A man, desperate to feed his 10 children, slaughtered the last pig the family owned. All that remained was a tiny piece of lard, barely the size of a finger. He carefully wrapped the precious lard in cloth, tied it tight with rope, and set off through the forest, hoping to trade it in town for a little money. But before he got far, a scrappy little dog jumped out of a ditch, barking loudly. The man bent down, trying to shoo it away, but in the dog's hungry eyes, he saw something he couldn't ignore. A desperate plea. The dog begged him to sell the lard, promising to pay him in gold coins. 3 weeks later, the man hesitated, but his heart softened. He handed over the lard, then turned back home, empty-handed. At home, his wife anxiously asked if he got any money. He told her no. He sold it to a dog who promised to pay in 3 weeks. She was shocked, but could only hope for a miracle. 3 weeks passed. The man returned to the same forest path. There, waiting just like before, was the little dog. But this time, the man wasn't so kind. He raised his walking stick, furious. The dog seemed to understand. It started digging into the ground, and up came a small wooden bucket, filled to the top with gold coins. The man froze, then dropped to his knees, apologizing to the dog. Overjoyed, he rushed home with the gold. He poured the coins out on the table. His wife and children were speechless with joy, but the man was so excited, he ran around the village bragging, telling everyone how he got rich. His wife panicked. She told him, "You have to keep this a secret." Later that night, she came up with a clever plan. She led him to the chimney, then climbed to the rooftop, carrying a bucket of water and a few sausages. She dumped it all down the chimney. The man ran out of the house shouting, "It's raining sausages." His wife nodded, pleased, then told him, "If anyone asks when we got rich, just say, when the sausage rain came down." The man agreed. Easy enough. But just a few days later, a judge and 2 soldiers came knocking. They demanded he hand over the gold. The man smiled and said, "We got it when the sausages started falling from the sky." His wife stepped in, whispering, "He's not all there. Hasn't been for years." The judge looked confused. The soldiers shrugged, and they all left without another word. From that day forward, the couple lived a quiet, wealthy life, with no one ever figuring out the truth behind the sausage rain.